Welcome to this video where I will show you how to do constructions using a compass and a straight edge. In order to benefit the most from the video, you need to have a compass and a straight edge so you can also do the constructions. Now for a straight edge you can use a ruler as long as you don't use it to measure. That's one of the rules, that we just use the tools to draw but not to measure. Let's begin. Okay, in this first video I'm going to show you how to copy a segment using the compass. Now what I did is I drew segment AB, and now I'm going to copy it onto the line that I drew here. Now I need a point where we're going to start, and I'm going to pick any point and I'm going to call it A prime. Now using my compass, I'm going to put the pointed end on A, and I'm going to open it till it gets to B, and then to adjust this little dial so that it's kind of stiff so you can pick it up and it won't move the distance. And then I'm going to put the point that was on A over here to A prime, and then I'm just going to make a mark, whoops, like this, and there it is. That's my mark B right here, and now I have segment A prime B prime is congruent to segment AB. Okay, in this next section I'm going to show you how to bisect segment CD using only the compass. In order to do that, you make your segment CD any size you want, and then you're going to open the compass, put the plastic point, or depending on your compass it might be a metal point, put that on point C, open it more than half the distance, and then fasten it tight so that it doesn't move. And you're going to bring an arc up like this and an arc down like that, and then you're going to move to point D, and keeping the compass the same size, that's why you need to make sure that it's tight. Make an arc above and make an arc below. Some of you may want to just make a whole continuous arc, which is perfectly fine. And then you have two little that look like X's. Then using your straight edge, again you can use a ruler but not to measure, just to make a straight line. And then you're going to connect the center of these two little what look like X's. And when you draw that in, this gives you this line that we just drew in is the perpendicular bisector. So it's perpendicular and it bisects segment CD. So we also know that this point, and I'm going to call it M, is the midpoint of segment CD. Okay, in this next section of the video, I'm going to show you how to construct a line perpendicular to line EF through point G, which you notice is not on line EF. The way that we're going to do that is we're going to take our compass and we're going to open it so that it's wider than the distance from G to the line. Okay, so I'm going to open it, and I need it a little bit more open. Okay, and then we see it's open so that it's going to actually cross the line. It doesn't have to go through the point E, but I think mine will. And then we're going to draw an arc just like that. Now what we have is, in this arc I want my compass open more than halfway, which it is, and I'm just going to close it a little bit. Still more than halfway, and I'm going to make an arc going up and below, and on the other side I'm going to make my arc going up and below, and you see we have the little X's like we did when we were looking for the perpendicular bisector. And now I should have, when I use my straight edge, then the center here, and G should all line up. And when I do that, now what I have is I have a line. I can make it a line or it can be a segment. I have a line that's perpendicular to line EF through point G, and it's perpendicular. It's not the bisector of the segment. I wasn't looking for that. It bisects this arc, but it's perpendicular to this given line. Okay? I hope you found it interesting. Thank you.